So, honestly, my future, I don't know where I'm going, but I know one thing. I do not want to end up in my parents' basement. That is one thing for sure.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
With a job or something that I'm passionate about, something to do with the outdoors and figuring out like why things happen in the outdoors. I was thinking environmental studies with some type of like sustainability and outdoor leadership.
10 years from now, hopefully I'm not living in Ohio. Or
there's only corn there.
I know. Maybe kids, I'm not sure. Probably not living in Pittsburgh, maybe somewhere warmer. Probably have a job. Hopefully a husband. Yeah.
A nice apartment. I really want to go to Berkeley in California, yeah. Probably like marketing. I don't know if I could like do it like just art, but I want to incorporate it in things I do. You have to be like some type of creative, or like in design, it has to be like super creative. And just like in my free time as hobbies, like I want to paint a mural one day.
So I will either be majoring in information sciences, like it's connecting business and engineering, or I will be going for international relations and business. And I'm planning on going into law in 10 years. Hopefully I'll have like a really stable job. I'll be doing what I like. I know a lot of people do not end up liking law for the long term, so hopefully I do. Hopefully I'm in a warmer place than Pittsburgh. I'll probably have a family, husband, kids, and a dog or two.
Of course.
Or like 11.
Of course.
I want to be getting my PhD to be a forensic psychologist. I want to go somewhere in either North or South Carolina or Virginia. I don't like the cold, and that's like a good medium between like super hot and super cold.
Hopefully out of school, unless I pursue, I don't know, being a doctor. But I don't know, I just want to be happy. That's the main thing.
I would probably say somewhere like in New York, doing something with fashion, just because that's like what I want to go to college for. I'm not sure what specifically yet. Probably more of like the business side of it, just because if I wasn't doing anything with fashion, I would go like to marketing or something. So just incorporating both of those elements, so like just have like best of both worlds or something.
I mean, I'm kind of excited to just go to college. I like going different places in general, but I think it's fun to like explore a city or a different place just for a long period of time. Like a whole different life, kind of, I don't know.
Do you happen to know what the carbon budget is?
The carbon budget, I do not know what the carbon budget is.
It's the amount of carbon scientists predict that the world can release into our atmosphere before global average temperatures rise by 1.5 degrees Celsius. So at that point, the effects of climate change will be irreversible.
Okay.
And based on how much we're releasing right now, scientists predict that we will run through our budget in the next 7 years.
Wow.
Yes. So how does that make you feel?
Wow, that makes me feel like I need to start like helping out.
That is scary because in 7 years, I'll have just be like out of college, I guess.
I always say that I want to do something, but I never actually take action. And knowing that that's so close and that's going to affect my future and my kids' futures and everyone else, like that makes me feel like I actually need to take action. So
That's a lot less than I thought.
Yeah.
I was thinking like along the lines of 20, maybe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely don't like that.
Right.
I definitely think it's a real problem, and I think we need to start, like I know a big problem is like Ziploc bags and stuff, and I think we definitely need to start just caring more about our environment as a whole, like everyone. Like some people still think it's not even real.
Right.
And it's so clearly real.
I'm scared. That really scared me when I first saw it. I was like, okay, so we we don't have time left, and now that there's like a deadline that's coming up, now we are forced to change things instead of before it was just like one day we're gonna need to fix our ways. Now it's like we have to, and this is kind of like for our futures to even happen and for our kids' futures, because so many people I know are like excited about having kids, but you can't have kids if the world is not going to be suitable for them.
It makes me feel like humans are just very responsible for climate change, like any negative impacts on climate, and it just makes me feel like us humans, like we can be really, I almost want to say selfish at times, because we are very fortunate to just kind of, live and coexist in the environment that we're in, and just treating our environment badly is just, it's just really terrible. It's just an awful thing, and I just really would just hate to see anything bad happen to just our surroundings.
So when I first heard you say that, especially it being 7 years, I was like, that's, obviously something needs to change. And I was thinking how still people don't believe that climate change is a thing, and it still is.
I could carpool. I could start carpooling more to help with that, but I think as I get older, I could probably start making a larger impact on the earth.
Just try and think about the little things that you can do, because if everyone does those little things, they can all add up to be something big.